Hey everybody. Okay, so I'm back. Sorry about the little break there. My son came out. He needed to come out of the door and because he was in his bedroom and I told him I was filming. So anyway, that was who yelled cut. Okay, so this is where we are. I couldn't start a new video because then I've already shown you everything. Okay, so now we've come out the backside, and now the last thing we're going to do is we're going to go back through the hole that we started. Now this one's probably the hardest one, only because, you know, if the signature is moving around, but this is how I do it. So I'll go through the hole here, and then I turn it sideways so I can see where the hole is, and then I'll go through just like so. That's it. So that's how I do it. Okay, so now we're back on this side. Now, you want your strings, one to be on each side. So it doesn't matter where you come up, but once you are up, you want to make sure, let's see here. I have them both on one side. You want to make sure that you have one. I did have it right the first time. You want to have one on each side, and I'm going to get it closer to the camera in just 1 second. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. So you've got your string right here. You want to have one of each of your strings on the side. So now what we're going to do, and I know it's loose right now, but we're going to fix that. You're just going to pull it tight. That's all we're doing. So we're pulling it tight. I like to pull in both directions. Now this is not a huge signature, so I don't think you have to worry too much about it, but you can at this point take it and flip it over, make sure your strings are tight. If it was a really big signature, sometimes you need to make sure that they're really tight, but you can actually just see on this one that it's nice and tight. So you want to pull it going in opposite directions, and then the next thing you want to do is you just want to tie it right here. So we're just going to tie it like that, and then we're going to tie it again just like so. This is why you need to be on both sides of the thread, and I like to tie mine 3 times just for security, just so that way I know it's nice and tight. And that is it. So then I'm going to take my strings and I'm going to just cut the second one off. I've got a lot extra, and then you can see we have plenty here in case we want to add bells or dangles or whatever you might want to add. Okay, so then you can go ahead now and you can remove all your paper clips, and that is it. So as you can see, we have our entire signature in here. It's perfectly sewn down. And then you can look from the top. This is what it looks like right there. And that's it. Now you could do it the opposite way and have your strings on the outside. I just personally like to have mine on the inside because I do usually tie something at the bottom to hang. I think this one I'm probably going to put bells. I really like bells, so I think that's what I'll do. But yeah, so that is all you have to do the signature. If you were going to wanted to do 2 signatures in this instead, you would do the exact same thing, but when you're doing your template, instead of having a center hole, I would, if it were me, I would cut it to exactly 1 inch, and then I would do 1/4 inch scores, and then I would go the opposite way and find how high I wanted them on this side. And then at your 1/4 inch score marks, you could add them in. So you'd have 1 score here, and then so you'd end up having enough for 2 signatures. But because it's such a small journal, I actually just think 1 is perfect. So anyway, that is all I had planned for today. We've got our signature in, and then on the next video, what I'm planning to do is go through and add in like pockets and things like that. That's my next step. So if you want to get ahead and plan, I'm going to be cutting out all the ephemera that I had from this digital collection. Some of the ephemera I'm actually going to use to create pockets in here. Some of the extra pieces of paper, I may add some pockets. We might create some tags, things like that. But a lot of it's just going to be the ephemera. So if you wanted to get ahead, that's what I'm planning to use in the next video. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for stopping by today. I hope that that I explained everything really nice and clearly. If you have any questions or there was something you think I missed, just let me know. Put your comment in the drop down box and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Anyway, thanks so much for stopping by, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.